The first step is to lay out the long lengthwise boards, and these are the BB and AA boards, and there are 2 of them. Next, you lay out the 2 width boards, and the first one he laid out is A, and you want to make sure that all of these are positioned where the up arrow is pointing up, because that is the top part of the frame. So he is screwing board A into AA on each side, and the holes are pre-drilled, so all you have to do is drill. And then he is doing it to the other side, and again this is board A, the AA board. And you want to make sure that you are screwing the screw in pretty tight to secure it. Next we are putting the B board into each side of the BB board, and again you just want to screw it in, make sure it is tight in there to secure it. And you're going to do this on both sides, and again this is board B, which is the width of the bed, into BB, which is the length of the bed. Next you're going to get the scrap wood, which is labeled K, and the K sticker will be on the top, and just make sure that you are putting that standing up to lift the bed off the ground. The next step is to grab H and J pieces, and you're going to make sure H is on top and getting it secure into piece J. Then you're going to get your screws and drill them through just enough that a little bit of the screw is sticking out. So like I said, you're going to screw them where just a little bit of it is sticking out. Then you are going to grab the piece that has HH and GG on it, and you're going to make sure that the HH side is lining up with the board that is labeled H, and you want to make sure the HH sticker is on the bottom, and you line it up with the screws, and then you screw the screws in. There's also pencil marks that show a square, and you can make sure that it is lined up with the pencil square. And you have 2 screws to screw into board H into board HH. Next you're going to grab boards G and I, board G into board I, and hitting it to make sure it is secure. And you're going to repeat the step where you put the screws in and make sure just a little bit is sticking out to screw into the middle piece. And as you can see, you're making sure just a little bit is sticking out of board G. Next you grab side H and J and the board HH and GG, and you're going to screw the boards G and I into the side of GG, and you want to make sure the sticker is on the bottom. That is the bottom part of the board, and you want to make sure that it's lined up with the pre-drilled screw holes. And then you're just going to drill the screws into the board, which is GG. Next, you're going to move the Teepee part of the bed over to the frame. You're going to grab 3 of the tan screws and start to put them in the hole to screw the legs into the frame. And there are pre-drilled holes to make sure that you get them lined up so that it sits evenly on the ground. And you're just going to do the top screw first and then go over to the other side and repeat this step. You want to line it up and make sure that it's lined up with the pre-drilled holes and only do the top screw. After you get the top screw, you can go ahead and do the next 2 on that leg. And then you are going to repeat these steps on the other leg. Then you're going to go over to legs G and I and repeat these steps onto that board. And you're screwing boards G and I into board B. And just like the other side, you do the top screw, get it through, and then go back to the previous leg and put the remaining screws in. And then go back to the previous leg and put the remaining screws in. Now you're going to add the slats, and these also are stickered because each one of them has to go in a certain place. So from left to right it is F, E, D, C. From right to left it is C, D, E, F. And you just want to lay these on the correct places. The sticker is on the bottom and it will match up with the sticker on the slat platform. And make sure that the sticker side is on the same side as the other sticker and that they are matching. And this is our helper. Her name is Perry and she is crazy. After you get the slats in the correct place, there is a middle pencil line that will show the middle of the board matching up with the middle part on the frame, and you just want to make sure those lines are lined up, and then you're just going to screw the black screws into the bed slat that goes into the bed frame to make sure that it's secure. And this is the finished product. I hope that this tutorial was helpful. Please feel free to send an email or message us on our Etsy shop if you need any further assistance. Genuinely hope that you enjoy your teepee bed, and thank you for shopping at Man of the Woods.